Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the I'm Just Saying Show, recorded live each and every Tuesday right here on GMGT. Yeah. All right, we got another great show for you tonight. Tonight was, no pre-recordings. We do it live in the flesh, you know what I mean? It's another great Tuesday. The weather is not bad outside, you know what I mean? I'm starting to feel the spring weather, and I like it. I love it, you know what I mean? Because I got tired of the big jackets, for real. I'm tired of the kahack and the all the time, you feel me?
Yeah, me too.
For real.
Even though I wore a big jacket today. But
yes, you wore a really big jacket today.
I did, man.
I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is.
That was a stupid decision.
You just got to get the winter out your system, you know what I'm saying? It's officially spring, and we starting to get the spring weather, and I love it.
I'm loving it.
All right, so without further ado, let me introduce my people who are here with me each and every Tuesday night right here on GMGT Live. Coming up to the microphone first is an Instagram sensation.
What's up, man?
Published author.
What up, y'all?
Comedian.
What's up?
And member of the Proud Father family. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for my brother, Mr. Kevin Lee.
Yeah.
Say, yeah.
What up? What's going on? What up, everybody? How y'all doing? I missed you guys last week, so we here. I'm ready to turn up, and a lot of things we got to discuss. We got a lot to discuss this week, actually. Definitely. A lot of news updates, and we'll get to it in a second. I'm just saying, show. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yes. Next up to the microphone is one of the queens of the Queen panel. She's here every Tuesday, you know, turning up with us, doing what she does best, you know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Lady Tay.
He does be changing the name every time.
I don't say
whatever comes down.
I feel like an owl was coming after it. Lady Tay.
So what's up? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm Gucci. I'm feeling better. Good. All right, and last but not least on our Queen panel, you see her on BET, you seen her on YouTube, you seen her on Instagram, you know what I mean? And
she's seen her on World Star.
You said, oh yeah, true. She was on World Star too. Can't forget about the World Star. All right, you know what I'm saying? Going viral and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? For the right reasons and wrong reasons too. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Danny Deuces. You good to go? What's up, Danny?
I am good. I'm good. How you guys doing today?
I'm feeling great. You comfortable?
Right now I am. I was having a bad day, but everything turned around.
Oh yeah? Why? Yeah. Because you saw me? Thank you, Danny. Wow. She saw me and now she feels better. Oh my God. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, well let me stop. What was the reason for real though?
I don't know. Sometimes I just get down. Like I think that's just one of my downfall. I deal with anxiety. Sometimes I just like get in my head a little too much.
Okay. Yeah, we're all doing us all. You know what I'm saying? We all got
that's normal. That's regular. That's regular.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we're going to have a great show. And over here on the I'm Just Saying Show, we don't ask you how was your week. We ask you what got you mad. So what's going on, Kev? What got you mad this week?
So Instagram got me mad because I just got a phone call from somebody who was searching for me on Instagram, and it's not the first person that I've heard tell me this. That apparently I forgot the term for it.
Shadow?
Shadow ban, man. So it sucks. Unfortunately, people can't search me on Instagram, and on top of that, Instagram stopped paying me for my reels also, so there must have been something that I posted.
You got I know what happened to you. You one of your posts got deleted or something.
Yeah, it had to be one of my posts. Something must have happened where it was like 2 or 3 posts, but I thought that I still would be able to monetize. So Instagram, not only are you playing with people being able to search me, you playing with my money, bro. Like I was getting a bag from my reels and from consistently posting that.
So it sounds like you in jail. How long you gonna be in there?
Jail, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm
consistent. Yeah, that's every day. I'm always
consistent in jail. You gotta find out how much time you got.
I was getting real money from Instagram.
Really? How much was you getting?
I was getting like $240 a week. I'm saying I was getting
really?
bread, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait, so I'm definitely gonna make my thing work.
Yeah, so
I post every day. I like, I didn't know you getting like 240
I
a
was getting
day.
bread. So
a week.
Instagram, let me know what's up. Let me know what I did so I can correct that and so I can get this bag again, okay?
Yes, let's get that.
I'm going to need y'all to fix this, IG.
Yeah, just trying to get back to that bag, y'all.
Yeah, I'm going to need y'all to fix that.
All right, what's going on, Tay? What got you mad this week, Tay?
Who got you mad this week, Tay?
Oh, man. I'm just going to say this.
Yeah.
You know, take your time off of work. Take your time off of work because you have your time. It's in the bank. Don't worry about what this job gonna do without you. Because if something happened to you or in the event that you leave, your position gonna be up the next day.
That's a fact.
If not, as soon as you tell them you out.
That's a fact.
So use your time
Wisely.
Don't put yourself all out here for these jobs. Because at the end of the day, they do not care.
I had to learn that lesson too. They don't care. They really don't. They really don't.
Yeah, they don't care.
It's true. It's true. To you, you're just a position. You're just a seat that they're just trying to fill. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Gems right there.
Round of applause for the gems.
Yes,
that's gems. I was ignorant. I was selfish about what got me mad for my own money, and then she came and had to do something positive and give good advice. Y'all are just making me
outstage you again.
Y'all are
It's
just
okay.
making me look bad today, and
Sorry.
I'm not with it.
Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay, bro.
We gonna shift this, okay? Shift this.
There's days we look good. There's days we look bad.
I'm not with this right now. So listen, everybody, protect your mental health. Okay, take the time for yourself. See a therapist.
Go ahead,
all
clean
that
it up.
positive nonsense. Right?
Yes. Danny, what got you mad this week, Danny?
What got me mad actually was very simple. Like, I don't know. I be having conversation with people, and I be so frustrated because they think followers equals money. They think followers equals success. Like I met somebody and I couldn't get a word in. Oh, you got followers, you got money. Oh, you got followers, you famous. Oh, you got followers, you ain't got no problem. Oh, you got followers, why you still living?
What was
in
this
the
person,
hood?
your friend?
No, like somebody I'm just getting to know, and I'm kind of like followers don't determine how successful you are or how much money you are. Because I know people with followers that are broke, that are homeless, that are going to financial issues, that like literally that are not successful, just followers. And it's so annoying. I know people that have like 500,000 followers and they're doing really bad in life, and I know people with 1,000 followers that's actually doing very good in life. Like your follower doesn't mean nothing. Just because you have 1 million followers doesn't make you a celebrity. Just because you have 1 million followers doesn't make you a successful individual. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, they got like 10,000, 5,000 followers, and they're the most successful people. Just because you got 1 million followers doesn't mean you can fill up a room. Like
it's a funny thing that you just said that. One of my close friends, right? I don't want to put business out there too much, but one of my close friends, his business is about to make $1 million. His business is about to make almost $1 million for the year. His business is about to hit $1 million. And he only has like 400 followers, 500 followers.
See?
So now his followers is going up.
So that's a prime example.
That's a great example.
What he said, that's a prime example. What a lot of people don't know. I say this all the time. And this is what you can use if that happens to you again. It's always the quality of the people. It's not the quantity. It's the quality.
Facts.
You can have what you at, like 200?
Yeah.
You can have a good 100 people that's doing something, and all the rest is just garbage.
Literally, like,
You know what I mean?
Understand?
100 people is quality. They're quality people that can help you, that can get you, where you need to be. It's always about the quality, never the quantity.
Yeah, that's absolutely a fact. And you saw, the girl the makeup artist, she posted about having 1 million followers and still was depressed, suicidal. Million views on YouTube. And still said every day she woke up, she wanted to kill herself. With over 1 million YouTube views.
Did she have a boyfriend?
She was young. She was like 17,
but she didn't
18.
have a boyfriend?
The poppin' makeup artist.
No, I know who she was. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. But at the end of the day, you could have 1 million followers, and I posted that today. You could have 1 million followers and still be lonely and still feel lonely. Like being lonely is not like a follower thing. Just because these people follows you doesn't mean they're your friend.
No disrespect to people that get depressed, but I feel like sometimes penis is the cure.
What?
Seriously.
Being depressed is what?
Sometimes no. She said that's not being depressed. She said the cure
So depression.
Penis can help. And when
No, I think no. That's no. When you, I feel like that's something when you're not having a good day. But when you really deal with anxiety as a person that deal with that, it's not.
I gotta say though.
That was kind of funny.
No, it's funny, but that's
I'm trying to say it quickly, and she had to run it back. You see, I was trying to like,
because I tell corny jokes. I tell corny jokes
my
like
hat
that.
around for
and
this.
they come for me for my corny jokes, but I love that corny joke.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
I love it.
Great advice. Great advice. Look to your friend. Look to your friend. Say, neighbor. I want some nigga land.
no.
I'll be there. Yo.
Nah.
What about you, Haitian lover? What got you mad?
Real quick, what got me tight was over this weekend. This weekend, there was a big event that a couple of my promotional brothers was doing. You know what I mean? We was doing an event with an artist that was coming from Haiti for the first time to New York City.
Oh wow!
The party was set up nice. Tickets were sold. And around like 12:45, police came in and shut down the event.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That early.
So that was it was
That's
a messed
crazy.
up fact. You know what I'm saying? They of course when the police come to shut something down, they come well prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you just
Let
gotta,
me ask you something. Was it one of those secret locations?
everything's a secret.
Somebody
location.
told. Somebody
snitched,
told.
obviously somebody snitched.
But why?
Somebody rat you out.
It wasn't even.
Why they shut it down?
It wasn't even a bad.
For what?
It wasn't even a bad. A bad location like that.
Right.
It's just they're always gonna find something
Right.
in order to shut you down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And what was their reason?
They said, they look at it and say, this is an illegal party. You're in violation of exits.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So you can once they come into play with you, you can't fight it.
Right. That
It's
means
done.
I see too many minorities making some good money here, and y'all are celebrating, and I don't like this. Cut it out. Close it down.
Right.
It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to reformat, refigure that. You know what I'm saying? Take the L
take
when you
that.
lost the money. You know what I'm saying? And then just hopefully the next event that you do, you know what I'm saying, you're able to capitalize from it.
So what about the Haitian artist? Did he have to just leave?
No, he didn't arrive yet to the location at that time. So, but it's okay. He was very understanding.
Yeah, there's nothing that can be done about that.
Y'all paid him already, or
The
deposit for sure.
The deposit was there,
for sure.
automatically.
okay?
But he's cool with that. He's understanding.
Flight was taken care of. Hotel, yeah.
So just as long as we set him up for the next event, he doesn't have any problem.
I hope he has some more things lined up. Maybe that weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that what you posted on your page?
Yeah, exactly.
The unfortunately,
unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But
It is what it is.
We got our followers and our voters, our fans that come and support. So
Right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Can't do nothing about that. What's next? What are we doing?
We're going to Celebrity Week, my brother.
That's right. Okay, so each week we crown somebody Celebrity of the Week, aka the real MVP. Not for something they should be acknowledged for, but here on the I'm Just Saying show, we acknowledge them for it anyway. So with that being said, Celebrity of the Week this week has to go to T.I., aka Tip from the Atlanta. Big round of applause for T.I. So this holds dear to my heart. T.I., if you're not sure what happened, you can go look at it right now. I know the Baller Alert posted it. The Shade Room actually just posted it a couple minutes ago. T.I. was at a comedy show last week. And not last week, excuse me. T.I. was at a comedy show, and the comedian had a joke about T.I. and his allegations with Tiny. So if you don't know, T.I. in the past had some allegations about abusing Tiny, or so I'm not sure if it was physical abuse or sexual abuse. I can't remember the exact allegations. Go look that up on your own time. But so comedian made some jokes about the allegations. And it was an Atlanta comedy club, and T.I. got up and grabbed the microphone and had a rant about not liking the joke. The audio's a little fuzzy. You can't really hear him, but this is what he had to say. This is part of it.
There we go. Finally. Jesus. Here we go.
Evidence, because there was fucking crime. There is nothing to charge me for or my body. No, shut the fuck up for a second. Hey, listen. No. As many times as you jump on that, I'm gonna check as long as it takes. When you stop talking about it, when you stop playing with me and mine, I'ma stop saying something.
Wow.
Right. So It proceeded from T.I. to saying all that stuff. Then T.I. sat on the stage with the bodyguard while the comedian continued, and then the comedian at the end, towards the end, said this is comedy, and went into her or his their own rant and said nobody's excluded from jokes. Comedians make fun of other comedians sometimes. Comedians say things. T.I. and then she was yelling, no one's excluded from that, bruh. Right. So you celebrity of the week, because I feel like, number one, T.I., you new to the comedy game, and you need to understand that you are a celebrity and people are going to have jokes. You have to own up to what you have signed up for. You're at a comedy club. People see you at a comedy club. They are going to snap at you and they are going to make jokes about you. I get it. You didn't like it. You did what you had to do. You grabbed the stage and you grabbed the microphone. You went on stage and you said what you had to say. I think the comedian held it down properly. But T.I., I say you celebrity of the week as a real MVP, because this is a learning lesson for you, and it's not going to be the first time that you're going to go through this, big dog. Understand you in comedy club.
I just feel like he did it because he's T.I. He felt entitled, and I feel like T.I. do big woman, because that was a woman for sure. I don't care if she was a dyke, that's still a woman. You know what I'm saying? That just mean like this man big woman. The way he was talking to her, he big woman. Like, why you're mad for? You just proved you big woman.
It's a good point,
you big woman. Like, that's a woman.
Gentle. He didn't handle it gently.
Yeah, he did not. That's just how he did with woman. And it kind of struck a nerve to be like, oh, you're a woman beater, and that really got to T.I. And I just feel like that's just fucking. Sorry, that's just crazy to me. It's like, and if you want to do comedy, you already got it good, because you not a comic. You just came in. You didn't have to put in the 2 or 3 years to learn comedy. You just famous and you want to do comedy. So if you're gonna be behind like the scene and be with comics, like you better be ready to get.
Be ready, big dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like you a celebrity. Cause he still wanna get treated like he's a celebrity. Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just got up one day, you wanna be a comic. You didn't put in no work.
You didn't put in no work, and you think you belong on stages like the Barclays.
Come on, you know, come on.
But that's not the primary concern. The concern is, we seeing a pattern now. Everybody think they could just walk up and start swinging and beating and yelling. It's becoming a pattern.
So like Danny said, to me, I think it's because T.I. was in Atlanta and he felt like he was at home, and he felt super entitled.
Yes.
You're in Atlanta Comedy Club. Absolutely. I run things here and I can do what I want to do. I don't think T.I. is gonna come into New York at the Cellar, or come into the Stand, or come into one of these comedy clubs down here, and you not gonna do that, dog.
Let's not forget the comedian that was on there is not a comedian that's well known.
Yes.
If it was somebody who's well known, which is going to happen sooner or later, where a well known comedian is going to decide to, make T.I. the butt of his jokes. And I don't think that T.I. is going to say any type of disrespectful or even make a comment during that comedian's stand-up time, because he needs to understand, which I'm fully sure, I'm sure that he's aware of, that when it comes to this game, in any type of platform to begin with, period, a lot of people take this very seriously. They take years to prepare or master their craft. So now, as a comedian, you being the butt of jokes, you've seen all the greats do it. They cut on people in the audience. They cut on other comedians. They cut on a lot of different celebrities.
Facts.
So now that you're being the butt of the jokes, you feel as though that, you know what, because this is something that you went through, nobody should speak about that. People talk about everything in the news.
Well, you got to understand, like, T.I. got a lot of bad press.
Yes, of course.
For doing a lot of bad things to people. You get what I'm saying? So you come in, people are going to make fun of you regardless if you're in a room, because people just want to, because you got to remember, like you said, there's a lot of comic that's going to be bitter. This man didn't do nothing. He's just out here, and then he just, he just out here just
milking his fame.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even respect that to even begin with.
Yeah.
You get what I'm coming from? So when they see you, I'm going to get on him. He going to get that, because he got a lot of bad press with his wife, like a whole lot. At one point they were like owning slaves, like owning like sex slaves. Like,
So T.I., that's what you get, man. You got to understand that people are gonna say things about you, dog, and that goes for any celebrity that's in any comedy club or anywhere where there's gonna be a comedian involved. You are a target, man. You're a celebrity. That's like saying that you don't like people commenting negatively on your page. True. You may not like it, but it's gonna happen, man. You're in the public eye, and people have nothing better to do sometimes. But T.I., in a comedy club, you just gotta understand, man. As soon as I got off stage last week, literally moments after, but before I even got to walk to the back of the club to go to the green room, the next comedian's roasting my jeans off the back. He's talking about Kev with his tight pants off the rip. You gotta understand, bro. That's what happens. It's just what you do. You make fun of either the comedian right before you or somebody in the room before you get into your set. And T.I., you happen to be that person. Deal with it, bro. Deal with it, man. It's part of life. All right, so we have a special guest for everybody. We have to bring her up before we move into these news updates. So what do you want to do? A quick music break while we situate this? All right, so we get into a quick music break, and then we'll come back with our guests. We're gonna have a great show for you guys. I'm just saying, so stick around. We'll be right back. I'm just saying, show. Welcome back. Yeah, like we said, we have a special guest here today. Thank you, Burst Trini. We realize the music. There's a situation going on. Let me see if they. Oh, you resetted it. Yeah. All right, you want to introduce the guest, H.O.?
Yes. This guest right here reached out to me definitely on the IG. We seen her on YouTube on a very special show called 8 at the Table, where a lot of people speak about different topics, and I'm well aware you guys have seen her and Danny Deuce is at this same particular show. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is a round of applause. It is our pleasure to bring in tonight Miss Erin, the Renegade.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for coming here.
We restarted the sound. That's why they get
we can't give you
boom, boom. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it verbally, right?
Yeah, we can't give a round of applause or a bomb. Normally you would have got a few bombs, but we can't do that.
Oh, here we go. There we go. We back.
See if the music works at the same time.
All right, I got you.
Thanks. See you next week.
Okay, so let's do it this way, Erin. Since we have you here, I have some specific questions so we can get to know you. But let's do the news updates first, so we can just chime in on what's going on currently, and then we're gonna reel it back to understand a little bit of Erin, her career, and what she has going on.
Absolutely.
Cool, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Wait, can I get in on some of these? Like,
of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
cool.
yeah, absolutely. That's why we doing it.
I just want to make sure.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. So, Lee Daniels, man. Lee Daniels apologized to Monique. Long relationship that they had messed up for over 10 years, bro. So they finally mended that situation. And then now, I feel like I'm not even going to go to this because this is something Danny wanted to talk to. So let's wait for it. Tony Rock and Chris Rock's brother responded to Will Smith. We got that audio. Oh, we haven't got that audio.
I don't think we got that audio.
Damn, that's audio I didn't send you. All right, so make sure y'all look it up. Tony Rock is Chris Rock's brother. He had a performance the other day, and he responded about Will Smith, cursed him out basically, and said that you're going to try to mess with my brother. There's a lot of history or problems going on, yada, yada, yada. Just Google what he said. And now Christian Rock, that's her name, right?
Yeah,
Krishan Rock and Blueface is back together. So if you don't know, right? Krishan Rock was released from prison a month after, like about a month ago, after she was accused by Blueface for breaking into the home, for stealing the car, for joyriding in the car, and you know their relationship just has been toxic.
Yeah.
How in the right mind do you stay with somebody after calling the police on them, after they steal the car, after lying on the manager and accusing the manager of burglary, all that extra stuff?
I need to hear Erin's opinion
toxic.
First. I want to hear Erin's opinion first. How do you feel about that, Erin?
You know what? I actually think there are some people who enjoy levels of toxicity and drama in their relationships. I personally can't deal with that. You know, like I like my shit smooth sailing. I don't like no arguments. Like I really don't argue with people. I will stand up and walk out the room before I argue with you.
Ooh,
you know,
okay.
Or I'll just give you the okay.
So you don't go back and forth whatsoever?
No, I don't go back with nobody. Back and forth.
It doesn't matter the discrepancy. You're not going back
at all.
No.
Yeah.
So when you're fully upset, let's say the person pushed your buttons, you feel 100% against the person, you just gonna say okay and walk away?
So if I'm upset, I need time to process it, because you're not gonna get me in my feelings. You're not gonna make me sit here and scream at you. You're not gonna like have like power over my emotions. So I really am a person. I gotta move around, let it marinate, and then come back to it. And then if I still feel the same way, I'm gonna hit you. All right then.
So you're level headed. How do you approach a disagreement?
I won't even say it's about being level headed. It's more so that I'm not finna argue with you.
Right.
I have my position, and if you have failed to convince me otherwise, my position is gonna remain unchanged, and it is what it is. You know.
It's crazy. I have that same type of standpoint. I don't like to go back and forth. But I always listen to people. I let them get their point across to see if maybe I missed the point when it comes to my own opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna let you talk. I just want you to let me talk as well. Right. I'm not going to interrupt you. I want to hear exactly what you have to say before I make my final decision on my opinion.
I'm not sure if I'm with you, but I'm the type of person that my feeling is my feeling. So what is there to really even argue about? If you upset me, it's kind of just like, I understand that wasn't your intentions, but you got me upset, and I'm upset. I'm sad about it. Like, what are you gonna sit here and do? Continue to convince me that you didn't mean to do this, or you didn't mean to have me bothered by this, or just apologize for it and make sure you don't do it again? Why are we gonna waste 20 minutes on discussing this?
What you feel, Daddy?
I don't got the time for it.
Like, when it comes to her and Blueface, right? You gotta remember, like, she's a young girl. She's like 20, 21 years old, so she don't even know any better, and she comes from a toxic home. So for her, that's love. You get what I'm saying? Like, she don't know any better. Like, like some women, they come from toxic home. They see violence, they see like bad relationships all their lives, so they think that's normal. And for her, she's looking at Blueface like he is God. That's how she look at. That's like the girl with the missing tooth. That's how she look at Blueface. Like
the girl with the missing tooth.
Yeah, the girl with the missing tooth.
That's Krishan.
Yeah, whatever, Krishan. Missing tooth. She look at him like he's God. Let me tell you why. Because he got fame, he got money. She's a young girl, and he's telling her, "Oh, I'm gonna make you a superstar." And on top of it, he's not gonna leave her alone. You know why? Because that's why I always say there's no such thing as bad publicity. I actually, for one time, I'm like, let me click into her page, and I actually started looking at her page and her music. She have a good sound.
Oh, she does.
If that girl get the right, she could get a hit. She got some songs that actually sound like people who were little teenagers will really rock to. You get what I'm saying? And that's the reason he keep on holding on to her, because he don't want to let her go and feel like, damn, she gets signed and she blow up, and then he missed out on some money. At this point in time, they are the perfect case for Love and Hip Hop. Moses Scott, cut the check. Cut the check.
Yo,
this is good drama.
That's so
cut
true.
The check. Why is Blueface and the girl the missing tooth not in Love and Hip Hop?
That's true.
That's good TV.
Type her name in here. I need to find this little girl.
I don't even know her. I don't remember it, but I clicked on it. But they are the perfect couple for Love and Hip Hop. Cut the check. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Bruce Trini says some people like a toxic relationship for the makeup sex too.
Yes.
And they thrive on that ongoing drama.
You know what? Can I interject? Because there's a guy who mentioned this the other day on the new show Pivot or The Pivot.
That's my favorite podcast.
And so he was, God, and I used to love the other one too, but The Pivot is so much better. But they brought up how Sierra used to be with Future. Clearly, Sierra ain't with the drama. Like, I guess when she was young, she liked it, and she's like, man, this shit ain't for me. And so now she got somebody that's gonna keep everything copacetic at a 5, no higher than a 6. It ain't gonna be no back and forth. It ain't no she ain't gonna be the 18th baby mama after being the 3rd baby mama, whatever that is.
I want to talk about that.
That's actually a good topic you brought up, because I don't think Sierra got with a man like she. I think Sierra got a man she can control. That's every woman with. A man that I can control.
Let me see if I can find it down.
Wait. I kind of agree with Danny, because listen, some women wants that they want that stability where they feel as though, like, they want to be the one in charge and all the time. The thing about it is that, like, but I kind of agree with what Erin just said early. Said that in her early years, Her dealing with a dude like that is fine, you know what I mean? But now as you become a woman, a more responsible woman, that you want some stability. Because let's be real here, right? Of course she would have had a good career as far as an artist, but I guess she wanted to feel as though like, it's secure, and she still want to have like a happy home and live that, that picket fence lifestyle away from her music career. And I think that Russell Wilson is the person that gave her that image that she was looking for.
Stability.
Yeah, she couldn't control Future. There was no controlling Future.
There was no controlling Future.
She was never gonna control Future.
I want to play where this stems from. Let's hear it. This is where that whole conversation stemmed from. What?
Sierra. Yeah, Russell ain't had that bread. She ain't gonna be with him.
I agree with that part.
Russell Square. Sierra had she has a good situation, but you gonna leave Future and get with Russell Wilson. The thing is this.
That's that. All right.
Yeah, I want to hear a story. I don't want to say it, and I don't want to be disrespectful to her husband. When I first met Russell, I heard of him before. I thought he wasn't straight. Until she got with him, I'm like, wait, I had to convince myself that's a straight man.
Let me ask the ladies this then, because that's Channing Crowder from the Pivot Podcast. He was on the other one. Not gonna say that. So let me ask this for the ladies though, because I felt Channing Crowder. Y'all have a type. That's what he was saying. He was like, Future clearly is the type. Bow Wow. Clearly she started having a type. That musician kind of younger Bow Wow swag.
Yes.
Is there a point where y'all get older or y'all realize that it's like, all right, now I want stability and not the type.
No,
I'm gonna sacrifice a little bit.
As you get older, I feel like your type changes sometimes. Guys I used to like when I was younger, I look at them now, I would never date you ever again. That could have happened. But with Ciara, I just feel like at this point in time, she was getting older and, her career was about to go down and she looked to settle down.
I think so.
Russell's a man to settle down with. You have fun with the Futures and you settle down with the Russells.
Yeah.
That's just that. You have fun with a dude that always want to be in the club, have fun, make you feel like, you living your life, you feeling alive. After a while, you want to settle down, you have some kids, you want a man that's a family man like Russell, that's not gonna, that you can control, that you could, because he looks like the type that come home from football and then give Ciara the check, baby, here's the check.
And let's not, Russell Wilson's never home. This is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yes.
He just signed one of the biggest deals for quarterback.
Hey, slow down. He ain't Hall of Fame yet.
He gonna
let's be real.
She got a good deal.
He gonna be Hall of Fame.
She got a good deal. She got a good deal.
Potential Hall of Fame quarterback.
There we go.
She got a good deal because I do agree for one thing though, and I love Ciara. If that man did not have no money, I don't think she would have never dealt with him. But I don't think any woman like Ciara would have dealt with any man with no money. So this is what it is.
Wait, I'm gonna be real. Like I've always dated the same men. Like first of all, from the bottom, you can't be broke. I don't care when I was 17 years old and I had a boyfriend in high school.
No brokenness.
No, you cannot be broke. When I was in high school, my boyfriend used to do for me. My boyfriend used to come to my house and wash my car. My boyfriend used to pick me up and take me to school. Like I ain't never been with no man, even as a teenager, who did not do for me. But hold on. Even up till now, they could be a square, they could be a dope boy, it don't matter. They always have to be able to do for me. And that came from my daddy. So I always like stability and I've never liked drama. So I've never dealt with a dude that like to argue or somebody that's too like emotionally like cancers. No offense if anybody's a Cancer, but I cannot get along with Cancer men.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius. Too fucking emotional. I can't deal with emotional men. Oh, sorry. Too emotional. I can't deal with emotional men.
So basically you're saying your type is money. You cannot date a broke man.
No, that's par for the course. That's like you have to have that.
You gotta have money.
Yeah, but I like stability.
Why if men don't have money? Why if you got with a man, Aaron? You got with this man. He had money. He was doing it, and he goes broke. What happened?
I have money.
And why if you never get it back? What happened?
I don't think that's possible. If you've made money once, you can make money again. Right. As long as you got your health, you good. You can always make money.
But you're not gonna get with a broke man.
No.
So why if like a year in you realize this man is actually broke?
But I don't know. I think you can figure that out early on.
Some men could fake. Some men could fake. Some men could fake you.
So what I'm hearing is you do have a type. And for like Ciara, it's kind of evident to see that she broke away from her type for some other reason.
I think it just depends. Maybe she got older and realized that Future was like some foolishness.
But sometimes women goes off. Some people don't goes off type. Some people goes off energy. You know, I date men like I would date the same type of man, and randomly I would date this other guy that I would never date because the energy and the vibe was right. Sometimes it's not about who you like and looks. Women don't care about looks, and as you get older, you care about somebody with good energy, good vibe, somebody that could provide, somebody you could control, somebody that's not gonna cheat on you, somebody that's gonna cheat like Rico said 3 times a year.
Wait, I have a question. So you want to be with a man you can control?
No. I think the better choice, instead of saying control, is that when it comes to Russell, you can see from a mile away that he put Ciara's first.
Yes,
first.
That's what I was
so
about
I think that's the point that you were getting at. That women want to deal with someone like, I guess it goes hand in hand with security. It goes with a man that knows that he has to put his woman first. To make her happy.
Let's address this too. Football comes first. I just signed a 4-year, $200 million contract 2 years ago. Sorry, Ciara, you're second.
Yeah.
So I know what you mean. She's first in her life, I think she's okay with that.
You know what? You want to hear the truth about what Ciara really like about Russell?
What you think?
Women like my aunt always say like, get with a man that like you more than you like them. And this man likes Ciara more than he actually she actually like him, and it works out. And when you get with a man that you like the man more than he likes you, you're gonna make more sacrifices. When a man like you more, they're gonna make sacrifices for you. You have a more chance of working out. If you like that man more, there's chances it's not gonna work out because you like him way more than he like you.
I couldn't disagree more.
Like you gotta
get with a woman who loves you and you really like her.
You saying the same thing?
Yes. Inverse. Yes.
For women, not for men.
I couldn't disagree more. Men, get with a woman who loves you and you really like her.
Yeah, facts. Absolutely.
Because then you're gonna get yourself in situations like Erin said on her page when we play that sound in a second.
Wow,
you're gonna get yourself in those situations when you love her more, and you're gonna be looking like a sucker. Don't worry, Erin, we're gonna play that sound later so we can attack that too.
But the thing about it is that like I feel as though like we as people, sometimes we level up from learning from bad relationships, and we do try to do something different. Like I don't date the same type of woman I used to date before. Like before in life, you know what I'm saying? Like it was cool. Like I had, I guess maybe I wouldn't say more of a controlling complex, but the thing about it is that like it was okay for me to deal with a woman that wasn't, financially stable or whatever the case may be, because as fact that I had a strong provider mentality. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I dated a woman who had her stuff together, and when she started to do a lot of things for me, that's when I realized.
He's like, I like this.
Exactly. I was like, this is where it's at. Because before I used to deal with women that, that I wouldn't say I was controlling of, but I said like they wasn't that financially stable. And then once I started to date a woman that was financially stable, I was like, wow, she did this for me, did this for me, did that for me. Like I said, now
it's nice to be on the receiving end.
Yes, and I said, and to be honest with you, since then, the women that I want to take serious,
gotta have a little break.
Men actually like. I realized men actually like dealing with women that actually like taking care of them at the same time. Like, like make them feel like a king, make them buy them things, little things, little stuff. I never used to do that. This is the first time I'm kind of doing that. And I'm kind of like, oh, wow, men actually like that too. Men actually like being pampered.
Listen.
I didn't know that.
Danny, understand. You see, you now starting to do that is going to change the way you look at relationships, period, from now on. Not only that, men are going to respect you and value you way more when you do things like that, because now you are putting not only, of course they always say that, what one of our friends used to say, men always need our ego stroked. Not only that, but now that you're showing that, when we're down, we can put the ball in your hands and you can carry the ball to the goal.
And if you want to, as a man, if you want to experience that, if you're not, make sure you make more money than her. A lot more.
But
I say this all the time.
Period.
I say it all the time.
If you want to be pampered, make more money. If you're not, then you probably don't make as much.
But I always dealt with men that have more than me. You know,
you
like
have to. You have to.
I always dealt
Me
with
too.
men that have more than me, so I never had to come out of pocket. I dealt with this one man; he would feel disrespected if I pull out my wallet.
But you don't gotta come out of pocket. It's just you gotta show the love.
You know what I'm
show the
saying?
love.
I always dealt with men like I don't want nothing from you. I don't want no gifts from you. All I want is your loyalty and your love and your trust. You feel me? So that's where it comes from. Like,
But men like little things. Like you might see they got like a hole in their sock. You be like, yo, I got you a pack of Nike socks.
Yes,
They be
the
like,
best.
fanning out because you bought them a pack of Nike socks from TJ Maxx.
We don't buy boxes.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
That means a whole
You
lot.
buy us boxes, you buy us
Lord.
white beaters, you buy us socks, and then you do my laundry here and there.
I used to be the most
We
selfish.
Lord.
I used to be the most selfish lover ever. I'm a very selfish lover. This is the most probably unselfish situation I've ever been in. Because I just feel like I just take. I'm this type, if you give, I'm a take.
Without thinking about it.
Yeah, without thinking about it until I met somebody, no, this is not going to work. You're going to have to show me too. Sometimes you gotta teach people how you wanna be loved.
Absolutely.
How you wanna be
Absolutely.
treated, or they're gonna treat you the same way they used to treat anybody else. You gotta let them know I'm not anybody else. You're gonna treat me this way or I'm out.
That's that standards. All right, so let's move on to this. This is going to be a controversial question that comes after this. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis, legendary drummer. Excuse me, Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian. They went to Las Vegas to get married. Now, I got a question: is big weddings necessary and or overrated?
I'll speak from experience. Please. So I actually had a big wedding. My husband's Jamaican, comes from a family where his dad has like 10 siblings. I got a big old country family from Louisiana. You know, like, and we have, friends from college and law school and this, that, and the other. So we had a lot of people that we kind of wanted to cut out of a wedding. Yeah. Because I didn't even want a wedding. I was like, yo, we can go down to the courthouse, and do something else with this money. Anyway, long story short, we ended up having a big wedding. I think we invited like 240, 250, and 230
That's
came.
a big wedding.
No, but listen.
That's massive.
230 came
20 people
to Jamaica.
Wow.
230
Oh,
people
and it
came
was
to
a
Jamaica.
destination.
We had it in Jamaica to
They
cut
wanted to
people
go on
out.
vacation. They wanted to go on vacation.
Yeah,
Let's say
that's
that.
crazy.
We wanted to cut people out. So like, yo, people ain't gonna get passports. The old people not coming. Everybody came.
Wow.
And I'm not gonna lie, like
230 in a destination.
Damn, that's a lot.
That's insane.
The highest that I ever seen was 300.
I've been to 300 weddings.
She had 300 at
and
this point.
that's because they were young too.
That's crazy.
And like, 200 of people that was at the wedding were young.
I understand that, but isn't the purpose? Isn't the purpose of a destination wedding because you want to just minimize it and have a smaller
It's easier for the people
situation?
getting married. Yeah, it's definitely
That's
easier.
great. So for 230 people, I feel like you just balanced out and should have just stayed and paid.
No, that means it would have been 400 here in the States.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that was like the 250 we invited, that was still cutting people out that we would have wanted to come. But long story short, it turned out to be one of the, like, I wish I was a guest at my wedding. Like, that's how people still talk about my wedding 5 years later.
That's lit.
Like, it comes up so much. And
It was a party.
No, it was fire. And I think it's great for memories, but could we have done something more with that, something better with the money? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But you know what? Your memories are what you need in life. So perhaps that's the value.
So you're a realist. You're into real estate.
Yeah.
If you had the opportunity right now to, hypothetically, because I feel like your answer is just gonna be yes, but I'm gonna ask anyway. If you had the opportunity to do something different with that money back then, would you do it the same exact way?
I want to ask how much was the wedding, but I'm scared to ask.
No, I would not. I would not. It was a lot. Like,
I know it was a lot. 230 people.
But I will say this: we had it at my in-laws' home in Jamaica,
like a mansion.
Yeah,
they have mansions.
So they did have somewhere where we could cut costs.
Okay.
You weren't
But it was, you know what I'm saying?
It was still expensive.
It was still
230
high.
people. Come on.
No, it was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
But I would definitely do something else with the money.
Right.
Oh my God.
My husband, and I'll tell you this: my husband wanted the wedding, so he planned the wedding.
Oh wow! I didn't know
Sometimes.
men want like a big wedding.
Yeah, it depends.
It's a party.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Jamaicans do love to party, so definitely, I get it. Yeah. I don't want a big wedding. I don't see the point of a big wedding.
Could you do what Courtney did?
Yeah,
Vegas? Or
we just had that conversation. I told you, like, for me, my ideal wedding is get up in the morning, had a good ass sex, and let's just go get married. Like, let's just drive there, and then we have like a very like dope ass honeymoon. I'm good with that.
Yep. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, I think that's really what I want. You know, if I meet somebody that want a wedding, I will be very annoyed. I'm like, nah, I'm following you because I really don't care about having a big wedding.
Charles said facts. I'm not sure if he's saying facts about this, Charles 46, but he said facts.
To be honest, I want a small bougie wedding.
I want a small wedding too.
But I want a big wedding shower.
Are you trying to be
that? Wedding shower could be
Is
here.
it here?
gifts.
Is it here?
Yeah, the wedding shower. The wedding shower will be here.
Wait, what exactly is a wedding shower? Is that for
A
both?
party for gifts?
It's like party for gifts. So pretty much, you're doing a pre-party to the wedding, right?
Okay.
So that because you're not going to invite everybody, but you're going to invite everybody to the wedding shower.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
I want a small, private, bougie wedding.
Like 10 people type?
Yeah, like 25
Just family,
people.
25, 30.
Like 25, 30 people, real bougie, color coordinated.
That's cute.
I think that's sexy.
You know, I'm
Real
fixed
bougie.
on my idea.
Yeah, real bougie.
We're just
Yeah.
signing the paper. That's it.
That's it.
Yes,
And then I'm gonna rent a
This
yacht.
me.
I'm gonna rent a yacht. I'm gonna rent a big boat,
Yeah.
and then we're just gonna have an
Yes.
intimate party
That's what's
after.
up.
We're married. That's
Me,
it.
I need it to look like like a P Diddy video. You know what I'm saying?
I watch so much weddings. I watch so much people get divorced after they have really big weddings.
Yeah.
Like people have big weddings and like
Facts.
a year, 2 years later, they're getting a
Right,
divorce.
right.
And
Still paying for it.
And
I
still
want
paying
my
for
gift
it.
back,
So
too.
now I'm kind of like in 2022, do we really need a big wedding
That's
in
the
America?
question. That's
Since
the question.
every time people, since the divorce rate is so high, do we really need such a big wedding in 2022? Can we do something small and intimate and save money and figure out our financial, because that's what's killing people.
Especially now in minority communities, and that's why I brought up real estate, and we're going to talk about that and all the things you're doing in a second. But that's why I brought it up, because I feel like the minority, us now, we're starting to understand business. We're starting to promote black businesses. We're starting to promote do something bigger with your money. So that's why I asked, do you do a wedding? Do you take that money? Do you invest
Take
it?
the
You
money.
can buy a property with that. Come on, are you kidding me?
Wait, can I say one thing? So in other cultures, and it actually may be like this in Haitian culture, I'm not sure, but when people get married, everybody showers you with money, with gifts, with presents.
Yes.
So you should, when you come out of your wedding, you should have your wedding paid for through your gifts, and have money on top of that to buy a house, to pay off some bills, to do X, Y, and Z. That's how a lot of other cultures do it. Like for Asians, Indians, my Nigerian friends.
Yes,
like
African,
that is exactly how
but-
they do it.
But you
Not for broke
understand
people. A
us,
lot of people, not for broke people.
So don't invite broke people to the wedding.
No, but
What if you know only broke people? Like you stay there.
Don't have no broke wedding.
Think about it. If you broke, most likely your friend's gonna be, your circle gonna be now. You know, if you rich, most likely you're gonna have rich friends. If you broke, most likely you're gonna have broke
well,
friends.
respectable friends, because or they're gonna calculate the plate and give you that amount.
Thank you. At a minum.
At a minimum.
They're gonna give you like
Calculate
$5,000.
Let me calculate the plate. 70, how much was the plate? 150? All right, that's that.
Seriously.
That's all you getting, big dog.
Yeah, true.
All right, so we're good since we took the music break. We don't need to take a music break. You think we should just continue real quick?
Continue.
All right, so let's talk. You said continue?
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, so let's talk about this, man. Let's get into this sound that I found interesting on Aaron's page, and I would love to highly disagree with this. So, yeah, let's just play it, and then we can recap what we're actually hearing from her and what she's been saying about this.
I would say that a man should just not ask too many questions, because when you ask a lot of questions, that's how you get hurt. That is what, one, you get hurt, and two, you find out some shit you don't want to know, and three, you're more inclined to get lied to.
All right, so let me get this straight, because I'm gonna therapize this. Whatever that word is.
Let's do it. Therapeutic.
What I'm hearing is, and correct me if
Preach,
I'm
brother,
wrong.
preach.
What I'm hearing is you're saying if I suspect you of cheating,
Wow.
I shouldn't ask any questions because it's just gonna hurt me. That's what I'm hearing you say.
Well, that, if I remember correctly, and that was a while ago, I don't think that was the context in which I said that.
Okay.
I think what we were talking about was you know, let's say I'm not doing anything and you come bombarding me with a bunch of questions. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
A bunch of aggressive questions, like with no factual basis.
Okay.
Like you starting some stuff with me.
Because anything you hear at that point is gonna sound hurtful anyway.
Right.
Is there any guy you talk to? I mean, I spoke to him. Like, what do you mean?
I spoke to him.
So that was the context, but I do think I'm the kind of person when I question somebody, like I've already done my research. I done been on LexisNexis. I done been on Google. I done done all the research that I possibly everything. I've done all the research that I possibly can before I come to you with a question because I wouldn't know if you lying. Because if you lying, we really got a problem.
So you asking the question to see if we lied.
Absolutely.
You already know the answer to the question.
Absolutely.
So you just come
and I ain't gonna lie, I done done this before. I don't know the answer, and I act like I do.
You bluffing.
I mean, like,
what?
You know, it's crazy. I don't really ask guys question about what they're doing because I think it's so messed up that I go into situation or like relationships or whatever it is, thinking like I never feel like. In my head, I think it's a trust thing. I never feel like in my head I'm the only woman a man is dealing with. I might be on top of the top, but I always feel like there's always somebody else that's catching their interest. That they putting their intention into. You might just give me all the attention in the world, and in my head, deep down, I know there's somebody else. I just don't ask as long as it's not in my face. I try to be cordial because I'm like, if I enjoy you so much,
do it really matter?
Do it really matter? Or if I enjoy you so much, I know other women gonna enjoy you the same way.
I'm asking you questions. If I suspect it, I'm asking it. We're gonna have a conversation about this. If I see something that I don't like, I'm asking it. There's no situation in hell where I'm not asking you questions if I feel like questions should be asked.
But are you gonna let it go? But are you gonna let it go?
I'll let it go.
So a lot of people, after a question is addressed and after you give them, you know, what your position is, they're incredulous. They don't believe you. They think you're lying. So why would you sit there and argue with somebody, you know, when you're not even gonna listen to them and take into consideration what they're saying?
Yeah, so I personally, I wouldn't argue with you. It's something that I just need clarification of. And more than likely, I just need to hear you give me that clarification so I can feel better. So more than likely, I'm asking you questions that I know the answer better be no. And if it's not no, tell me no so I can feel better about this and we can move on.
My thing is, I'm not gonna ask questions until I see something is wrong. My thing is, I'm gonna notice the signs, but I'm gonna wait. I don't go snooping for it, but I just wait for it to come to me.
I said don't ask question. You know why? I just feel like everything that's done in the dark must come to light.
Yeah, I agree.
At least 85%.
You gonna.
It ain't 100%. It's 85%.
Everything that's done in the dark must come to light.
There's some some bad people that win, and they be in that dark.
That's why I said 85%
in that dark.
It ain't 100.
So I'm gonna flip the light switch if I have to. What you doing? All right, so we clarified that. So you're not telling me if I feel like you lying to me not to ask you to avoid my own feelings. If I see something crazy, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Not at all. I think on that same show or another show, it was something about questions. I was like, don't be asking me a lot of questions. I mean, that's probably a horrible trait I got from my daddy, but I don't like nobody being
questioning you.
Yeah,
I
just
think there's a difference between questions and interrogating.
It depends. It depends on the person. I think if your partner, you said you're married, right? So I think your husband has the right to. That's your partner. That's your right hand.
You can ask me questions, but you can't be belligerent. You can't be aggressive. You can't let's just have a discussion. Let's have a talk. And I think a lot of times, and I think women do it a lot. We aggressive about it. We question people. Yeah. You know, versus having a conversation.
Because
you know,
I think it's the worry. I think it's the worry feeling. That's why they ask all the questions. It's like because of this. Like we said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? All the time. And the thing about it is that when you come to a person, you come off, you sounding aggressive, then they're gonna feel like they have something to hide from you. Because think about it, if somebody comes to you and is like, "Yo, how much money you got on you right now?" You're gonna be like, why? You know what I'm saying? Right. If somebody said to you, and then now if I come to you and said like, "Damn, I left my wallet at home. How much money you have on you?" You're gonna answer me in a different way, just because I said it to you that way. I asked you the question that way. Yeah. So it all depends on the delivery of the question.
And you know what's crazy? Being in a relationship, the way you start to get desensitized about people's delivery because you start to realize that that's internal problems. The more you're in a relationship, you just like you're not rattling me because of your own situations that you got going on now. So I feel like when you get older, you start to realize people ask questions in that way, and that's on you, bro. Like that's on you. So who was it? That was nobody. Go calm yourself down with that energy. You ain't about to rattle my cage because you got issues going on.
That is exactly it.
My cage is
You got
fine.
issues, baby.
Right, I'm good. I'm cool. My zen is very grounded.
Yeah, I've been in a situation before, like, because
chill with that.
I'm in the nightlife, whatever. I've been in a situation before that I was sitting at a spot where I was sitting at a party or whatever, right? And then there's a friend of mine, a female friend of mine, who her friends came late to the party. Right, so now she came to the party with her friends, and her friends was taking forever. So now I was the only person that she was cool with at the party. So she decided to stand right by where I was sitting. Right, so now when I was sitting where I was at, and she was just chilling over there. A girl I was dealing with, she came up. I'm saying, she seen the girl sitting next to me. So now, she's with her crew of people, and she's side eye watching me throughout the night, thinking that I wasn't watching. But I see you, Pete. I see you, right? So now, and the girls start to talk, whatever. So now she just, she pulls up on me or whatever, right? So now she pulls up on me, right? And then now, when she pulls up on me, she starts smoking my hookah on some regular stuff, right? So smoking my hookah on some chill stuff, right? And I'm just chilling, I'm saying, sipping my water, drinking my water, mind my business, right? So what I did there? You saw what I did there?
I saw that.
Right. But anyway, right back to the point. So now while she's, smoking a hookah, she comes, what's mine? She go, who's that? I'm like, what are you talking about? And she go, who's that next to you? I said, that's a homie. What happened? Oh, because I want to know why she's sitting next to you.
Yeah, see that? My response, who's that? Who's that? Who? There's like 10 people there. Which one?
I want to know why. I want to know why she's standing next to you.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because she got legs.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm not jealous, but then I'm jealous. Yeah. Like I don't like.
You are jealous. Just say it. I'm not jealous, but I'm jealous.
I don't like seeing women on my man. Like why?
But she was not on me. She was just standing next to me. Yeah. She wasn't on me. She didn't dance on me. She didn't do nothing. She didn't touch me. Nothing. She was just standing
there
next to me.
All right, let me ask Burst Trini's question from this. If something is going on, are you going to handle being told the truth?
Burst Trini, shout out to Burst Trini, shout out to the congregation.
So let's say, let's obviously ask our guest first, and let's not take it sexual. I think sexual is too easy. Just a flirtatious, maybe exchange, DM or text or something. Are you able to handle the truth?
Actually, I know a lot of people second guess women when they say they just want to hear the truth. I truly would rather have the truth, like, because I've already braced myself for the bull. You know what I mean? So even if it hurts my feelings, I've already gotten myself together to deal with that. So just tell me the truth so that I can have the autonomy and the freedom of thought to make my own decision going forward. Okay. The difference is when you lie, you take away my choices, my options, and my freedom to make a decision to stay with you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I could handle the truth, because I was dealing with a dude. He never told me the truth. Like, I asked him, did you have sex with that girl? He kept on denying it, whatever. To this day, he never told me that he had sex with the girl. But I know it was confirmed that he had sex with the girl. I let it go because, to me, like, sex is not a big deal. You feel me? Like, I let it go and we moved on and we talked or whatever. And he thought, like, I was like, he couldn't tell me the truth. He probably thought I was gonna leave. I was never gonna leave you because it's like, what, for sex? Yeah. Come on, it's not that deep. I just want to know for myself. Yeah. He never told me the truth. I still stay knowing what I know because it was very much confirmed that that situation did happen. Even though he denies it till this day when we don't even speak no more.
How do you know it's confirmed though?
It was confirmed. It was confirmed.
You spoke with the female.
It was confirmed.
So did you get him back? Huh? Did you get him back?
Get him back.
Get him back.
I don't believe in getting back.
No,
that's one thing. That's one thing.
I mean, what's the point? Like,
I don't. That's the thing.
Get him back.
I don't believe on getting back at a man. I do things for me. You get what I'm saying? If I found out you had sex with a girl, and you lie to me about it, or even if you told me the truth, I'm not gonna go have sex with a man to get back at you.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
No, but what if you had passed up?
Exactly about.
But if I get the chance to actually, but the only thing that messed up is our trust. Cause I'm gonna turn around. Like if I see a man I'm attracted to now, I wanna let him hit. I'm not gonna think about you.
Because you're upset at him.
I'm not upset at him because I feel like if you're not being loyal to me, I'm not being loyal to you.
That's tit for tat.
It's not tit for tat.
How is it? Okay.
I don't think it's
listen.
tit for tat.
It's tit for tat.
It's not tit for tat. Tit for tat is like I'm going to have sex with somebody tomorrow.
But things like this, you didn't feel as though that you needed to do that until you found out that he dealt with someone else.
Yeah.
So
No.
it's tit for tat.
She was withholding, so she was being more disciplined.
I was being
and
disciplined.
not dealing with other
Yes.
men.
So
But now she has the option to.
So now you wanted to do that throughout the entire time then?
No, you see now that's messed up. You're being a man.
That's what I'm saying.
Because look,
she's not tit for tat.
It's not tit for tat.
Okay.
It's not tit for tat. I forgive you, blah, blah, blah. I get it. You have sex with a girl. Boom. Now it's like if I'm connecting, if I go outside and I'm vibing with somebody, I'm going to be less disciplined. I'm going to be like, okay, whatever.
Because he did that.
No.
She's saying it's going to naturally happen. I think that's what I'm hearing.
No, I'm just saying, just because when you did it, I feel like you wasn't thinking about me. It's not a tick for tack. But when you did it, when you have sex with that girl, you was not thinking about me. So if I found somebody and I vibe with them and I decide to get intimate with them, I'm not going to be thinking about you. That's it. It's not a tick for tack.
How is it not? That is exactly what a tit for tat is.
Tit for tat.
That's what tit for tat is.
Yes, tit for tat. Yes, it is.
Wait, y'all know that this ain't her first language. Come on now. Don't do that.
Listen,
thank you.
listen,
She might not know what it means.
I don't know what it means, but I don't know it's like that. I thought tick for tat, you go and have sex tomorrow. Like, we even.
It is.
Kind of.
That is one version
example.
of it. Exactly.
That's one version.
That's one version. But think about it. Is
Mine is just a slow killer.
Yeah.
You just doing it in a slower pace. You know what I'm saying? He ran like a rabbit. You walking like a turtle. You know what I'm saying?
He's more methodical at that.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my thing is this, right? Like, okay, Aaron said that. Nah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Like, my thing is this. I've always been an advocate for that. Like, just because you did this doesn't mean that the person needs to go back and do it, because it's not going to erase the fact that it already happened. It's not going to erase the fact that I felt bad knowing that you were sexually involved with someone else. Me going and doing it to somebody else is not going to cause security now. And I'm just going to be like, all right, Ben, I've been wanting to have sex with other girls. Now I know that you sex with
let me ask you this.
I'm going to go deal with another girl.
Let me ask you
That's
this.
still not going to stop my pain.
Let me ask you this, Haitian lover. Don't ask me it back.
Okay.
If a woman comes to you straight up, right?
Yeah.
She catches you tit for tat, straight like that. And you be like, yo, I heard you cheated, yada, 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 yada. I did. I wanted to hurt you the way you hurted me. I wanted to get you back, but I really feel like now that we got that out the way, I love you and I want to be with you still. What do you do in that situation?
Okay, that's me saying that or that's her saying that?
Her saying that to you.
So that she cheated.
She cheated.
Because
You
I cheated. I cheated first.
Yeah, y'all both
She's like,
cheated.
listen,
Y'all both
I was
cheaters.
hurt and I'm stupid. I felt like it would be like, I thought I'd feel better doing it to get back at you.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose you. We did what we did. Can we move forward?
You got to take that L.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I said this before in the show. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Be
with you.
100% real.
It depends on who the person is, and it depends on who knows about it.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
But you
Because-
cheated too,
I'ma
so
tell you
who
why. I'm gonna
cares?
tell you why.
And the whole neighborhood.
I'm gonna tell you why.
No,
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Right.
I'm very, 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 very serious about my name, my brand, and who I am. If I develop myself to have a certain standard and a certain respect for myself, the woman I'm dealing with should have that same amount of respect for me and my brand as well.
You cheated too.
But what about respect for her?
Yeah, what about her? You
about
see,
respect
that's
for her?
She
selfish.
don't got the same brand.
She don't got the same brand.
My thing is this.
No, we all got brands here.
It's like, you know, in my younger days, you know, you didn't care about that. But now as an adult, as a man, I take all that into consideration. This is why I don't even deal with women, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why me personally, if I start dating a new woman, right, and I know that I might have messed around with her friend or something like that in the past, I'm gonna tell her right away.
You gotta let it be known.
I don't want. That's a big thing for me, right? And I want you to do the same thing because I don't want no other woman feeling like she got the upper hand on you. Period. You get what I'm saying?
You know what?
I always say that, and
I agree.
And I want any woman who deal with me to tell me the same thing. They say, listen, you know this guy. I used to deal with him in the past, or whatever the case may be. So that way, I'm cool with that as long as you tell me ahead of time, because I can't do nothing about your past. But if you told me and you tell me what it was, like, yo, listen, I used to deal with this dude. I know he cool with you. We should do in the past or whatever, but that's it.
Are you gonna have an issue if that guy is like just kind of around in the friend
what you call it?
atmosphere?
No, he's gonna respect mine. He's gonna respect my job.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna respect
May
mine.
I say one thing? My friend trying to hug me up with a guy that a male friend of hers. She's trying to hug me up with a male friend of hers. She kind of, she literally trying to hug me up, push me and whatever. So me and him ended up going on a date. We went on a date. It was fine, but it was moving slowly or whatever.
Yeah.
But we stay cool. We be on the phone or whatever. But like one time, my friend got drunk, and my friend let me know that they went on a date and they kissed. That's what she told me.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is, the whole time I was talking to this guy, he never mentioned that him and her went on a date, and I never understood why they were so close, how they met or anything.
Yeah.
And now that I know, because she told me, but he still never came clean, I stopped talking to him.
Yeah.
It bothers me. And it's like, I just stopped talking to him completely because I was like, wait, you never gonna tell me you stuck to one of my best friends and y'all went on a date and y'all kissed and y'all did all that and y'all mad close, like she would walk around him like in her bra and all that. I never understood that relationship when I go, over there and in Miami. I'm like, what the hell relationship is this?
It's a bit much, bro.
Yeah,
and she to this day never said nothing. So I just he don't even know why I backed up out of him because he didn't keep it real with me. You know what? Yes, I went on a date with her. It didn't work out, and I saw you. She's doing her thing. I'm interested. Like I said, man, you gotta keep it real. Let it be all on the table when you just meet somebody. If you slept with my friend and me and you wasn't together, let me know you slept with my friend. I'ma talk to my friend. Yo, is it okay I date this guy or I get with this guy? But if you slept with my friend and you and my friend is keeping it a secret or whatever, it's weird energy.
Yeah.
Like, and then y'all trying to put me into game. Like, no, you don't do that. If you sleep with one of, like, if we get together and you slept with any one of my friends, I need to know that happened.
Period.
Okay. All right, let's move forward.
I agree. I agree. 1,000%.
Needed a filler sound. All right.
Okay. Cool.
We gotta take a music break soon, man. You wanna do it now? A little 5-minute break? My tummy hurt too, man. We need a 5 minute. Let's take this 5-minute music break. We'll be right back. When we get back, we gotta talk about the comments that Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae Carter, said. We're gonna discuss that. I'm just saying, show.
What she said?
So, all right, before we get into this Reginae Carter situation, one more time, we have our guest here, Erin. Man, you've seen her on several things, including 8 at the Table. So you got a lot of things going on. I was like you. I was doing my research. I was stalking you, trying to get a sense of what it is that you do. But just explain, because you're multi-dimensional. You seem like a businesswoman that got her hands in a lot of things to enhance your own brand. What is it that you do? Where can we see you? What are you involved in right now?
So one, like you said, I'm on 8 at the Table with my co-host Danny. That's actually where we met. But I actually was a fan. I knew her before I met her. So I will say that. I also am a real estate investor in Houston. I'd love to do it in New York, but probably never. It's just
prices.
It's too tenant friendly. It's just not. It's not conducive, for making money, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, it is difficult out here.
That's interesting.
Like you could take 6 months going to court to kick somebody out your house. I wish I would.
With someone squat
out of my house
and not paying you rent
and not
paying you
because you can't even take them to court till they miss like 2 or 3 months.
It's crazy.
And then when you get to court, they're gonna give them another 3 months for them to get out. So that's already 6 months with no rent.
Yep. And they paying a lawyer to fight you instead of just paying you your money. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, so I'm keeping my business in Texas. I actually just finished out a project. I think this week. My dad sent me the report on it, so I'm excited about that.
Project means
a new rental. Yeah, a new rental. Yeah,
Okay.
so hopefully I'll start on I'm trying to acquire another property right now, but that's gonna be a long-term thing. But hopefully I'll find a new one soon and keep going with that. My day job, I'm a lawyer for a company based in California.
Okay.
I enjoy it. You know, I get to work from home though. You know, I go to California like once every 2 months.
Oh, okay.
You know, for that. And
So can I ask a question to derail for a second? I have a lot of friends that are moving to Houston, leaving New York. As somebody who's involved in real estate, would you say it's a good time or a good move to leave New York at this point?
I mean, I don't know why anybody live in New York. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I would just leave just because it's New York. However, like Houston, I mean, it ain't cheap like people think. Like the past 3 years, like the growth has been crazy. So like, if I was charging a 3-bedroom house for like $1,200 3 years ago, I can charge 18 right now, 2,000 right now. That's a lot.
Yes.
And to be honest, it's not sustainable. You know, people are eventually going to leave. Once we get our next flood, people are going to leave because they ain't about their life. They don't really know. Like, and it's hot as Hades in Houston. Yeah. It's ultra hot. It floods a lot, you know.
It's hot. But in Houston, they're building every
home.
It's not even homes. It's communities. Everywhere you go in Houston, you're seeing like these new, not just new developments, not just new buildings or rentals. You're seeing full-on communities being built, like houses, bruh.
That's typical of how they develop in the suburbs, not in the city.
Not in the city.
Like, you know, definitely not in the
what's it called? The Circle.
We'll call that's the loop. No, the loop.
The loop.
But we'll call like. There's nothing new like that in Houston proper, like new communities. They're building new communities like out in the burbs, whatever, like Metro Houston.
Okay, so before we move on, just one quick thing. You're a woman who jumped into starting your own businesses, I guess, right? And involved in real estate. What can you tell somebody who is interested and just afraid or afraid of raising the capital to start something? What's some quick advice that you can give them?
Get a mentor. Even if your mentor doesn't know everything, as long as they know more than you, and you can look at their body of work and see that they've been successful. Because of course they've made some mistakes. They done took their licks. They done lost some money. Trust me, we've all been there. But I have people who I can rely on to give me information, you know, about new products for loans, about what places I shouldn't look for, you know, for new projects, or where I can get a good architect, or where I can get a good appraiser, you know what I mean?
Right.
So just make sure you have a community of people who have some sort of body of work that that's successful, you know?
That's great. That's the first time I ever heard somebody say that.
Yeah, I feel
Respect
like a lot
to
of
you.
people in real estate are like, always, like people in real estate always have like, successful. Am I bugging? Or I just know the successful one?
You probably just know the successful one. You can, like a lot of people don't even know when their properties are cash flowing. All they know is that they can pay the taxes, they can pay the mortgage, and they can keep up the maintenance. But they don't know whether their property brings in $100 a month or $700 a month. You know, and so I come from an old school family of like real estate owners where I didn't know about a pro forma. I didn't know how to, you know, like certain cash revenues and lines of revenue and stuff like that. But I know now, you know, I know about different mortgage, you know, different ways to get money to buy a property, you know. But again, you just gotta have a community of people around you. That's what.
Yeah, I love that, because usually you ask a question like that and people tend to say what they think is right for somebody. You know, what you should do is go to the bank, get the loan out, do X, Y, Z. And you straight said, get a mentor and fully understand this. I'm not going to give you the answer because I don't know you. Get a mentor, understand what's going on, understand what you're getting involved in. Sit, take your time.
Yeah.
Get the numbers right and then go forward with this. I love that you didn't just try to give the answer. Usually people will be like, yeah, I got no, shut up.
Well, you know, because you got to be comfortable with risk. And some people are more risk averse than others. And, you know, I might be sitting on $50,000 right now, but I only want to spend 20. You know, some people like, man, forget it. We all in, 50 all in, you know. That ain't gonna work for me. You know, it just depends on, you know, what your level of risk is.
So what is a person that have 50,000 and just let it sit there? That's a dumb person.
It depends on where it's sitting. Or
Just
is it
sitting,
sitting in a
Under
regular
the
checking
mattress.
account?
Under the
Just
mattress.
sitting under the mattress.
No, yeah, that's not a good idea.
Not basically under the mattress, not making money off of their 50.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
That's not a good
I mean,
idea.
but that's just in general. Like, I have money that's sitting in a high yield account. You know, it's sitting there for me to do something with it, but the something ain't happened yet. So it's just sitting there rather than sitting under my mattress. You know.
Got you.
So what's next for Erin, and how do you make your decisions of what you're gonna involve yourself in?
Honestly, if I get a good vibe from it, if it has to do with money, if the numbers make sense, then
It has to do with money.
It's
That's
all
real.
you know,
about money. It's all about money, baby.
I mean, but it's like, you know, for instance, like I have friends who have businesses, and there are some friends who I know they're incredibly smart. I know that they're diligent. I know that they got their stuff together. And okay, cool. I got a little $5,000 I can invest in your business. You know what I mean? You know, I can do something like that. So I actually like investing in friends' businesses, especially when I know that they really want it and they bout it. You know what I mean? A lot of people just talk a good game, and a lot of people actually got, you know, actions behind it. Speaking of, my family just launched a new beauty care product. It's like for Black women, women of color.
Which family, Erin?
No, my husband.
Oh, your husband come from which
not me.
family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I won't say
Well,
not me.
it's like my
Danny knew.
mom.
Yeah, Danny-
My mother's rich.
Danny calculated it quick. Hold on. Something not adding up here.
But yeah, so
Something not right here.
we recently, I mean, really, it's a family endeavor because everybody's a part of it. Everybody's working on it. Like right now, I done videos for it. I'm modeling for it. I'm on the marketing team. I'm helping my husband do his part of the business. But it's a beauty brand. It's called Loamed, LLHOMD. We have body stuff, hair stuff, face stuff, everything. All the products are clean. They're vegan. No sulfates, no parabens, none of that. So we're really pushing that right now because there's not a lot of that out here that's geared towards Black women.
All right, so I'm gonna need that again. And when you tell me what the product is, where I can find it, I'm gonna need you to sit straight because the camera can't see your face, so I can post this clip. Okay?
Which way is
That's the camera right there.
Oh, I
But
didn't
you don't
even
have
know
to
that.
stare at it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So where can they find the product and what exactly is it?
All right, so it's a beauty brand geared towards Black women and women of color, obviously. It is a clean brand, so no parabens, no sulfates. It's vegan. We've put a lot of money into research and into marketing, for about what Black women want. And our products can be found at loamed.com, so that's LLHOMD.com. And we're running a special right now for Easter.
We love specials.
Yeah, we're running a special right now.
Special means discount.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's you spend $60, you get 15 off, and one of our amazing natural soaps.
Okay. All right, guys, make sure you check that out. And speaking of getting your things together, let's hear Reginae Carter, because Reginae Carter, this is what she had to say on relationships. Let's hear it, and then of course, we got to go to the ladies. We have to hear your take on her advice about relationships.
Date people that's on the same level as you. You have to date people that's on the same level as you. And not meaning just like, oh, we make the same money, because you don't have to make the same money, but you have to be like level-minded. Me, I am the person that I like to spoil you. I love to spoil men. If I see something, I'm like, dang, that look good on him. I'm gonna get it. So I want a man to be like, dang, in the mall, like, dang, that'll look good on her. I need you to, reciprocate the energy that I'm gonna reciprocate, because if you don't, then I'm gonna be mad all the time, because I'm like, dang, I want to do this for him, but I know he's not gonna do it for me.
Okay.
You see, she was doing so good to the end.
What did she say at the end?
Be like, oh, if I would do that for him, but he's not gonna do it for me. Like, I just feel like when I do for people, I just do it. I don't do it with the. Is that person gonna do it for me? Is that she's doing things with intention? Like, she's not doing it because it's a genuine. Like, if I gave genuinely. I don't give with the like. Is that person gonna? I did so much for people. I did not get none of that back.
But can I ask you a question? Would you continue doing for someone who at no point reciprocates anything?
That's just a selfish person.
Right, but would you continue giving to a selfish
Eventually,
person?
you will get you. I don't think it's the fact that I don't want to do for you, but I'll be like, damn, I can count on you. That's where the problem comes from. But I don't feel like she was saying anything special. Like it was just like a lot of talk, but no real.
But she's talking about that. What she said is like you got to date somebody on your level. Like you see how
not
earlier,
just financially.
Dating.
Exactly. Earlier today, Erin was like how she's always dated a man that was able to provide for her.
Yeah.
Right. That was always able to do something for her. I think that what Dejanay, right? Or Rajanay? What's that mean?
Rajanay Carter.
Dejanay's from Proud Family, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Dejanay from Proud Family. I think dating somebody in your level, I think people think it's only about money when it comes to dating somebody in your level.
Yes.
It's not only about
Yes.
money. When it comes dating somebody in your level, it's like something like dating somebody in the same level at your mental health. You know, dating somebody in the same that have the same value, the same vibe. You know, somebody with the same type of energy. You don't want no negative energy, you know, around you. Dating somebody that have goals and dreams. Because some people, like, you might be dating them, they don't got nothing there. They don't got no dreams. They don't got no goals. Like, somebody might not have no money. Like, you might date a broke person, but they're not broke in, like, essence, you know, they're not broke in spirit. You know, they might be rich in certain area that you probably need. I think you gotta date somebody that balances you. Cause I might have all the money, but I'm not the most positive person, and this person might just bring my energy up, be more positive, be more productive. I might have or I might be broke, but then I bring a lot of value. Like I'm keeping sure, like, you know, like your you know, you're not doing the wrong things. Like I might be good, I might control your something like.
I'll give a perfect example of what you're saying.
They say yes, Danny, facts.
So you're saying balance. So it's just like two people who procrastinate probably aren't good together.
Yes.
Or two people who are crappy with money probably aren't good together.
Yes.
Two people who are selfish are not good together.
Two
you know,
negative people are not good together. Two people that's dealing with depression shouldn't be together.
Right.
Like
it's definitely about balance.
Yeah, it's about balance, you know.
In the clip though, did she say something about having yourself together first?
No.
Can we play it again?
She didn't say much, like I said.
No, wait, play it. Let me hear it one more time. Play it one more time, because I feel like she did say something about that.
I would say that a man should just not ask too many questions.
No, yeah. No, that needed to be said too.
You sound just like her.
That needed to be readdressed too.
Got him.
Facts.
Got him.
You have to date people that's on the same level as you. And not meaning just like, oh, we make the same money, because you don't have to make the same money, but you have to be like level-minded as me. I am the person that I like to spoil you. I love to spoil men. If I see something, I'm like, dang, that look good on him. I'm gonna get it. So I want a man to be like, dang. In the mall, like, dang, that'll look good on her. Okay. I need you to, you know.
She said just be level-minded.
Yeah,
Wait, but what does level-minded have to do with the mall?
Honestly, she I wanted to say Regina sound like a 16-year-old.
But
like,
she is. She's
like 24.
Yeah,
like, she's not that young to sound this
like,
dumb. Like, I thought she was a little smarter, but.
She probably just got caught up on what she was trying to say.
But she's of somebody who's probably meeting people of different brackets. So coming from her, it makes sense because she's making more money than some of these guys she's meeting. She got more going for her than some of these people she's meeting. She's Lil Wayne's daughter. You can't match that money.
I think she did it.
Some rapper or something.
She did it a rapper. Somebody that was making money.
Was it
YFGIA or something?
Right.
She did it somebody that was making money.
She's the daughter of Lil Wayne. We know that bag.
Yes.
Do we understand the difference here?
Yeah, I think Lil Wayne loved her the most out of all his kids. I don't know why.
She's oldest.
She's the first.
That's his struggle child. You love your struggle child the most.
All right, let's get off of relationships for a second. Is that okay? All right, so a lot of people I'm seeing on social media. I was listening to a conversation of somebody saying that social media is depressing. It's fake. And people should stay off social media. What do we have to say about people who think social media is depressing?
Can I start?
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
So I won't say that social media is depressing. I think when social media creates the basis of what you are comparing your life to or what you're aiming for in life, that's how it becomes depressing. If I go in there and see somebody having a good time at a theme park, that's not depressing. They having a good time. But if I'm sitting at home mad because I want to be at the theme park and I don't have the money or the ends or whatever to do that right now, that's the depressing part, you know?
Right.
And I think that and I think it's for younger people who, and I ain't gonna say my age or nothing, but you know, I think younger people who came up in the social media age are more affected by it. You know, we had floppy disks when I was younger. So, you know, that means the computers wasn't doing what they do back then that they do now. Yeah. So that lets you know how much social media has been involved in my life. I just got on Instagram a couple years ago.
Right. I still don't have TikTok. Exactly. Really use TikTok.
I got TikTok.
You know,
but I don't think social media is depressing at all. I think people be like, oh, social media is so depressing, or social media is this and social media is that. No, I feel like what happened is people are very envious. People are very jealous. People have a lot of hate. So they don't want to see people do good. So social media become depressing to these type of people. But social media should be inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see this. I see how hard this person is working to do this. If you could do it, I could do it. But people don't see it like that. Oh, he got a Benz. How can I get a Benz? Right. They're not trying to be inspired. They're trying to hate. That's where the hate comes from. Social media is not actually depressing at all. But you have a lot of people that grew up the wrong way. They don't have the right stage of mind. Like they just want, but they don't want to work. So when they come on social media and they see people actually trying and doing, and it's kind of like and some people on social media is faking it till they make it. If you don't want to fake it till you make it, that's on you. But when you come to social media, know what you come to social media for. You come here to have a good time. You have a good time and you get out. If you're here, you just like, oh, this person person that. You're just hurting yourself at this point.
But here's the thing with social media that I know we can't blame social media. We gotta blame the people. But now we live in a world where we need social media, because now social media provides validation for a lot of things. Yes. Believe it or not, right? Even though we as people, we value ourselves, we value our personality, we value our talents and skills. A lot of times we need the social media followers to show validation as far as people who don't know us. Because now a lot of people don't know you, and now they look at you as, you know what, let me check out your social media. And if your social media is not engaging, then
is
just to a point.
They feel like your skills or your talent is not at the level
to a point. Because I'm one of those people that don't have that many followers, but you know the comedy shows I put together, we sell out every show. My followers do not show what my shows what the real life shows. Because people say so that's like to your point of saying there's people with 400 followers that make money. I rather send my email listing invites than post on the page. My page followers don't come out often, but my people that I know on my email list come out. So the number game on social media, I get it, but like what my younger brother does and what celebrities he does videos for, he got like 900 followers. And he's making 6,000-7,000 a video. So it balances out in a sense.
You know, when people go on social media, and it's just like I said earlier, people see you with followers, they think you got money. They see you follow, they think you're successful. And then it's like even the people with the followers, they are under pressure too, because they are being pressed because people thinking they're living that lifestyle they're really not living. You know how many people I met with followers is nothing of what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I meet people and it's kind of like all they want to talk about is my social media. How much followers you got? Oh, you got this much of followers. You must have money. You must have success. You must be somebody. And they're just expecting so much out of you. That's the pressure too. Social media just make everybody just like, it's like La La Land. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in it, you just taking some bad drugs.
You heard the term putting the ding-a-ling or the coochie on a pedestal.
Yes.
People are putting social media on a pedestal. Relax. And if you find it depressing, get off of it.
People definitely do that. I went to Miami just because I have followers. People offer me bottles. They didn't even know who I was. They just be like, oh, you know that girl got a lot of followers. I got bottles coming up to me. I got, like all this like praise. At first when I walked into the party, they didn't know who I was. It was just like,
somebody
$30 to get in.
Word got out.
Word got out. Oh, I'm sorry.
Now don't get me wrong. Keep the bottles coming.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got these bottles for you. We didn't know you were somebody. Like, why do you have to know that I got followers to make me a somebody? Because we're all somebodies.
We all somebodies.
But you know, I think the reason is like, you know, they sending bottles to you. You know, that means you're gonna start posting.
Yeah,
I'm at such a it's all business. It's nothing like on
It's not that they love you for real.
Yeah, exactly. It's not on the muscle at all.
It's a business opportunity. Take a picture in front of that logo at the bar for me, real quick.
Yeah, it's everything is just this follower thing. Is like, y'all ever seen that movie with Justin? It's like Time.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I was watching it last week.
Social media is just like that. Justin.
It's called Time.
I think
Out of time or
I'm
something.
gonna tell you, I was watching it last week.
Yeah, it's
that movie's
basically
fire.
just like having followers. He's like, how much followers? Let me get some followers. My class is going down. Like, I just lost my. You ever seen a social media influencers?
In time.
You ever seen a social
Is this on
media?
Netflix?
You ever seen a social media influencer just lost their page? It's like a crackhead out of crack. They are stressed. We are, when I lost my page, I thought I lost my life. I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna start making me different now.
It's over.
It's
you
over.
don't exist anymore.
Back to the hood I go, I don't exist anymore. Like, that's what they make you feel.
Yo, there's something to say
Sending you
about
back to
that.
Haiti.
I got deported. Oh my God. All right, yo. So let's end with this, man. Social media, to me, if you feel like it's depressing, get off of it and shut up. Moving on. Kelly Clarkson, whatever.
Clarkson.
Yeah, her.
Yes.
She reportedly has to pay her ex-husband Brandon Blackstock $1.3 million, $45,000 in monthly child support, and $115,000.
How much money does she have?
Round of applause. She got money.
She got bread.
Record deals, television shows.
Oh yeah.
I know she got a lot of money.
Let me go last.
Round of applause.
She loaded. So let's end on this.
Oh, he's happy. Oh my God.
Do we have that same energy that Haitian Lover has, ladies?
Round of applause.
Danny, you can go first.
First of all,
Round of applause, Sam. Yeah.
First of all, let me just say this.
One more time.
On child support?
No, spousal. They got kids.
Monthly child support and spousal support.
So why don't you have your kid? That's the number one question.
Probably because
I think
working.
she's too busy. She's too busy.
She's too busy.
Or they probably
He
split.
has joint custody. or he has
Okay, I
custody,
get
yeah.
it. But my whole thing is, this is my whole thing. The only way I'm gonna marry a guy without a prenup, if he got more money than me.
Okay.
If I know I'm getting a lot of money, we're getting a prenup. If I know I'm about to get into some money, we're getting a prenup. Now, if I'm broke, no prenup. I'm not signing no prenup. But if I'm getting a lot of money, my man gonna sign a prenup. But if he's getting money, I'm not signing no prenup. It's either we're gonna get married, okay, I know I'm here forever, but I don't know he's here forever. So I don't need a prenup if I marry you because I know I'm gonna stay.
No, keep that same energy.
No, I don't
Sign
need a
my
prenup. I don't need to. I'm not gonna sign a prenup if I marry somebody because I know I'm gonna stay forever. But if I get into some money, you're gonna have to sign a prenup because I don't believe a man gonna be there forever. That's it. That's all it is.
But he's still gonna get alimony regardless because of the fact that y'all together.
How many?
A prenup. That means you're gonna get this amount if we get a divorce.
No, a prenup is that the money that you have, I can't take half of what you had prior. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna get some.
I can't
So
take half,
she probably had to. It was a messy divorce, and they had to negotiate this. I think half would have been worse.
Yeah, it would have been.
My
half
question
would've
is,
been worse.
how long is she obligated to pay that?
2024.
Yeah, for like 2 years.
2 years.
For 2 years.
Oh, that ain't
That's
nothing.
it.
Because you gotta get
24 months.
Because remember, you have a living lifestyle that you guys had together as a relationship.
Oh, I
now
thought
when
that was
you're-
forever.
That's a total of $1.3 million.
Yeah, so now
That's
what you call
nothing.
it?
She probably got like $200 million. At least minimum.
Yeah, close.
Not to say
Kelly
five.
Clarkson's balling.
Yeah.
And she probably had to pay for his lawyer fees and all of
Probably.
that. Like,
And she don't even seem like she's that materialistic, so she got a whole lot of money. She seems like she live life just to live life.
so
Yeah.
my opinion is
Yeah,
that good for him.
Okay.
Amen.
Wow.
Amen.
You know, like a lot of, I'm gonna be real. No, listen, I'm be real. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yes.
Like, everybody was talking about Dr. Dre and his wife having a divorce, and first of all, that woman was with him for 25 years.
Yeah,
She know
that I
where
agree.
all the bodies are buried.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, that I agree.
at the end of the day, whatever state you get married in and you get your money from, that is what controls what happens if you in the absence of a prenup. right? So I assume they live in California, you know, so it made more sense if they didn't have a prenup to fight it. And they were married. They do have a child. I'm sure he does. He probably worked on her career. He did X, Y, and Z. Wasn't he her manager or something at some point?
Maybe.
I think so.
He was somehow involved in her career.
How long they were married for?
7 years.
Yeah, less than 10 years. I know that.
For Kelly, 7 years.
It was that crazy though.
I mean, it wasn't that long, but at the end of the day, like, I know what I
$2
put
million, $3-5 million, that's nothing for Kelly Clark.
Right. Hey, hats off to my boy. You know, like, hey, it gotta be fair. It gotta be fair.
That's all I wanted to hear, ladies.
Yeah, you want to be taken care of so bad.
You know what it is? Because you know what it is? I see too many times, and let's be real here. Like we always saying that, okay, we gotta embrace our queens. We gotta embrace our kings too, ladies and gentlemen. Because let's be real here. You see too many brothers, right? Especially, you know, and I'm not even gonna use the music industry. I'm gonna use the athlete industry, right? You see too many times a athlete, right? This athlete been training his body since he was in grammar school. He was in the basketball team in junior high school. He was in the basketball team in high school. Yeah. And when you in high school basketball, you know, we used to play ball. Yep. When you in high school in basketball, you had to go to school. Yep. You had to go to practice every day.
Don't forget the camps that my mom didn't have money for.
Okay.
Scramble to send me to camps.
Mind you, number one, you went to school. You woke up every morning to school. You left late from school because you had practice after school. You had to go home, do your homework, maintain your GPA average. Right? This is throughout 4 years of high school.
We know y'all was getting.
Then you went to college.
Y'all used to love it though. Y'all love it.
It doesn't matter, right? You went to college. You did schoolwork. You did your training. So you trained your body since you was 14 years old. Now you have younger. Now God graced you with the advantage of going to become a professional athlete. Yep. You gone to the NBA making professional money, right? And now you fall in love with someone. You fall out of love with this person, and this person feels as though they deserve half your earnings that you invested 10 to 12 years of your life in. I do not feel that you deserve nowhere near half, because you did not put in half of those years of exercise, persistence. So I am a big advocate of giving someone what is fair, but 50% of that work I put in is not fair. In what language, in what country you think about?
I want 50.
That's what Kobe wife was gonna do. And rest in peace to Kobe. That's why Kobe wife they were gonna be, because there was no prenup. Remember, it was gonna be 50-50. But lucky her, she didn't even do that, because they got back together. Now he's dead. Now she get all the money.
Oh my God!
Think about it. Now he's dead. She get all the money. If she had got the divorce, she would have got half. Now that he's dead, she came back to him and she forgave him. She got all the money.
Fair in your situation is taking your ass home and not getting a dime of my money. Get out of here, man.
You're not getting.
On that note,
yes, you are.
Not a dime.
You see how they was gonna do Kobe? Yes, you are. If you was an athlete, you see how they was gonna do Kobe.
It depends.
Kobe was gonna have to give half.
You get 10%.
It depends on when the money is made.
Yeah.
Period.
The money was made.
But she been there when she was.
No, it wasn't. Point, the money was made
early,
since I was in sixth grade.
I know that.
Yeah.
The money was made since they invested in hiring coaches for me. LeBron been playing ball since he was in 7th grade, and they molded that man that we see today since 7th grade.
They've been together since high school.
Kevin Durant's mom was next to him every single day. Allen Iverson's mom, since he was 9, she moved with him. She went everywhere. Camp. She found a house near the camp. Everywhere. So
my thing is this.
That's molding, yo.
You know who you
don't deserve that.
Okay, listen.
10%. Get out of my face.
You see Steph Curry.
Jesus.
I'm messing up his name horribly, right?
Stephen Curry.
Yeah, were together since high school.
Right, different.
She deserved. That's different. You know what I'm saying? LeBron's girl, they've been together since high school.
Different.
That's
but,
different.
But Ciara.
But Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett's wife.
Kevin Garnett.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
man.
a hell no.
Yes,
he
it
met
does.
you like y'all was together for like 7 years when he was on his way out of his NBA career.
I mean, real.
Hell no.
They didn't have a prenup.
No.
I mean,
Hell
hey,
no.
wait, but that's on him.
Wait, they got a
You
divorce?
got that much money, and you
They got a divorce?
made a choice.
Wait, Kevin Garnett got a divorce?
Kevin Garnett, yeah.
The tall black boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
then
was
he
like
married
the-
a white woman,
I think she's
I don't know.
Hispanic.
a Spanish woman. Good for him.
Because she wasn't black.
Because she wasn't black. I don't support
On
that.
that note, we gotta go.
We gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here. Erin, one more time, would you mind just giving me an Instagram so everybody can follow you?
Absolutely, y'all. Thanks for having me. I really enjoyed myself.
Yes.
My Instagram is Erin ERIN the Renegade. So that's Erin the Renegade. You can find me on IG. That's my name on Peloton. That's my name on TikTok. I ain't got no Facebook. And make sure y'all check out Loamed Beauty Care. That's our new family's project. That's LLHOMD.com. Loamed. Check us out.
Yes,
Check it
yes.
out. We thank you for
man.
coming. We appreciate you. I'm Just Saying Show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for the comments. We'll be back next week. See ya. We are out of here.
Yes, sir.